Hello guys. Today it's gonna be my hardest video. Because we are going to do rating all the Star Wars movies. So we're gonna be looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly. So don't have much time to waste. There's a lot of things I have to cover. So I'm gonna rate them, and then I'm also gonna give my little review on them. So let's start off. So for the worst Star Wars movie is obviously The Phantom Menace, the first one. I say it's obvious because the characters have no characteristics. They have no flaws. They have absolutely no emotions. And the only person with emotions is Jar Jar Binks. So, there's not really much to say. Oh, and the pacing is so bad. I don't like the pacing. Oh yeah, and by the way, the worst part, I watched this movie. I watched the entire saga before I made this video. I still don't understand the plot of this movie. The only thing that people say, oh my god, this is actually a decent movie. I don't know how, because the only good thing I remember is the Darth Maul Obi-Wan fight in Qui-Gon Jinn. That's the only good thing I remember. The pod race scene, okay, decent. But, fam, I almost like this movie. If there was a couple more adjustments, and flipping George Lucas could get some better dialogue, I could enjoy this movie. But sadly I can't, so that's why it's the worst Star Wars movie. And the next one, for the second worst Star Wars movie, in my opinion, is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I feel like this fails for me because, number one, the pacing is very bad again. The dialogue is just super bad. Like, I like sand. Like, I don't even have to talk about that scene. Everyone already knows about it. I mean, like, the only reason why this is above Phantom Menace, because characters actually have some emotions. But mostly, the pacing's bad. And the Emperor, or Palpatine, can't make up his mind to killing Padme. Because, like, okay, and why do they take so much time about killing Padme? First, he hires Count Dooku to go kill Padme. Then Count Dooku hires Jango Fett to go kill Padme. Then Jango Fett hires another bounty hunter, Zam Wesell, to go kill Padme. And then Zam Wesell gives a droid to go kill Padme. Then the droid gives out little worms to go kill Padme. And yeah, and like the fight scene at the end, it's super boring. You can barely even see what the flipping thing was. I mean, between Anakin and Obi-Wan. Not Anakin and Obi-Wan. Anakin and Count Dooku. Yoda and Count Dooku was really cool. And plus, our main villain didn't come in until like an hour and a half into the movie. So yeah, I really dislike this movie as a whole, and the whole love thing, that just got me out of the movie. But like, Jango Fett was pretty cool. Like, honestly, if you take out the whole love romance thing, or at least cut it down, I think I would enjoy this movie a lot more. But, and sadly, it takes way too long. Pacing is really bad. So it's the second worst Star Wars movie. Okay, now, the one everyone probably wanted me to talk about, The Last Jedi. Okay, The Last Jedi. This is going to be a hard one. This really tore apart the fan base. People say it's amazing or it ruins Star Wars. I think it's right in the middle. I think it's a good movie with lots of flaws. So maybe it's not a good movie, I guess. I don't know. But I actually like what they did with Luke. I think Luke was a good character in this story. Because if he was the same guy we met in Return of the Jedi, his character wouldn't be very interesting. We saw him as a torn, broken man. And it proves that even the strongest heroes are still human and they're still able to go through things normal people go through. And I actually enjoy that. And like people say Rey was too powerful in this movie. I think she was actually just fine. Like she wasn't able to kill Kylo. Or Snoke. Actually no. Yeah, right. Yeah. She wasn't too powerful to do that either. So I like this movie, except there were some obvious flaws. But I think it was still a good movie overall. I like what they did with Luke. But the first 2/3 were very boring, at least for me. But that last third was amazing, and I loved that last third. It's one of my favorite Star Wars content. The whole Finn and Phasma scene. And I'll get into Finn a little later. But the one thing I have to say is the Canobite scene, the Casnobite. It ruined everything. I mean, like Rose's actor was doing good. It's just her dialogue. Didn't like it at all. Ruined Finn's character. I'll get into why they ruined it more when I get to The Force Awakens. But yeah, that's what I think about it. The next one on the list is The Rise of Skywalker. 2 back-to-back Disney movies. Like I said, back-to-back prequel movies as well. But, so basically in this movie, what happens is the Emperor is back to life off screen. Because the last time you see him, he basically exploded. So, he came back off screen, just stupid. But Finn's character is underused again. And Poe, I don't even remember anything Poe did. Poe Dameron. I don't remember anything he did in this entire movie. Rey? I liked Rey in this movie. Kylo too. And Kylo's always good. Kylo is the best character in the sequel trilogy, in my opinion. He's just good character development. I feel like he's the only person that actually had a plan for this sequel trilogy. Like, I didn't even mention in The Last Jedi that they had no plan. No plan. I think they went through like 4 different directors in 3 movies. So no plan. Totally different things they done with it. I think that hurts the movie. But yeah, I mean, like, I guess it was a decent movie, I guess. I mean, not really much to say about it. More than that. I guess we'll just go to the next one then. Next is Return of the Jedi. So with Return of the Jedi, I personally think it's a decent movie at best. But I think the Ewoks just so stupid. I'm actually one of the few people that enjoy Jabba the Hutt in his whole 1/3 of the movie. I actually enjoyed that part because it brings a new world to the Star Wars universe. Like now we know there's bounty hunters, and I already knew that, but now there's more smugglers and huge empires on the underground world. I just think I really like that sequence. But the Ewoks is not very good. I didn't like them at all. Like they're good. Like the last battle, just everything leading up to that. I wish they cut it a lot shorter. Vader and Luke is obviously one of the best Star Wars sequences of all time. But yeah, I guess we can just go into the next one. That one was pretty quick. We'll just go into the next one. Alright, Force Awakens, the next one on the list. It's a very easy movie to enjoy. It's just like New Hope. Easy to enjoy. There's not really much even to say with The Force Awakens, except Finn. I like Finn in this movie, but his character is ruined. Like, a stormtrooper that betrayed the Empire, or the First Order, I should say, then goes to the Resistance, and it's a big part of that story. That went amazing. I honestly think he should have died in The Last Jedi, but that didn't happen, because Rose. So, Oh yeah, I actually enjoyed Poe in this movie. Poe, I think, was actually a very good character, and I enjoyed him in this story. Rey was nice. Kylo was always good. Snoke, didn't really say much. But except that, not much to say with The Force Awakens. Just a very easy movie to enjoy. Well, that's another one right there. The New Hope. It's not the next one on the list. It's just a very simple movie to enjoy. It's just like The Force Awakens, because The Force Awakens is basically a New Hope. So yeah, not much to say. It's a good movie. I liked Han Solo a lot in this movie. He's probably my favorite character in the original trilogy, except for the Return of the Jedi. I didn't really like him in that movie, but I liked him in this movie a lot. Also in Empire, which we'll talk about later. But Darth Vader was always cool. I mean, yeah. Not really much to say. It's just an iconic movie. Very iconic. First Star Wars movie. So yeah. A New Hope. There that is. Now for the runner-up is Revenge of the Sith. This is the runner-up because I think it's the second best Star Wars movie. I like the pacing. I think it's actually decent in this movie. There were lots of sword fights, and I love lightsaber battles. General Grievous was actually a good character. I feel like he was actually a good adjustment. I know he just wanted someone to fight Obi-Wan, my bad. But after you watch the Clone Wars TV show, it actually is a lot more than that. But Count Dooku dies way too fast. I kind of wish that Count Dooku would have survived, more into this movie. But, yeah, and then I feel like Anakin's turn to the dark side was kind of weak. Could have done a lot better with that. Like cutting off his Windu's arm. That doesn't turn you to the dark side, but okay. But it's the runner-up, and you obviously know what number 1 is. Okay, it's obviously Empire. Not gonna be for the video, because I am very, very tired after this. So it's obviously gonna be Empire Strikes Back. Great sequences. The Vader vs. Luke fight is amazing. I love the whole Hoth sequence. Yoda on Dagobah is just amazing. I love that whole sequence. Cloud City. I even like Boba Fett. Yeah, very easy movie to enjoy. It's obviously the best in the Star Wars. So yeah, I'm really tired right now. So that's going to be it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, remember to smash the like button. Remember to share this to your friends. I spent a long time working on this. I know I was meant to make a cringe fest every day. But this video took a lot longer than I anticipated. If you want to see more videos like this, on the Lord of the Rings or something like that, hit the subscribe button. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.